Hi, hello, good afternoon, namaste, assalamu alaikum. I'm welcoming everyone to HashLearn. I'm Vandana. Okay, hi students, why we are here? So what is our target? To achieve our target only today we are here. What is our target? JEE and NEET 2020. See, usually how they'll set the paper is 20% easy, 20% tough questions and 60% medium difficult question they'll frame like this. So any student can get very good rank who is having the command on 100% of the concept, how to apply, where to apply, when to apply. So, or if you know all these things, it's very easy to get very good rank in JEE. I am promising you now itself 100% all these three we are going to do in HashLearn. See, if you are questioning me that do we have to prepare for JEE from 11th onwards means, I'll say yes, because the portion coverage in JEE is from first year we'll get 56% and from second year we'll get 44%. So because of this, if we start preparing from now, we will get very good rank. If you see the reviews of the toppers, JEE toppers, even they'll suggest you the same thing. If we are preparing from 11th onwards, we will get very good rank in JEE. Okay. Now, see, recently, yesterday only, the HRD announced that in an year, JEE and NEET, they are going to conduct twice in a year. JEE one on Jan, the other one is on April. They are going to take the best out of it. Very good, no? Very interesting also. Yes, if we prepare well, suppose if we are doing some mistakes in the month of January, but still we can recover that in the month of April. So, it's very advantage for the students. See students, if you come to the HashLearn thing, please take the membership. That we will call it as the passport users. What benefits you will get if you take a passport? You will get the benefit of CPP and self-practice packs and some discount, and you will get exams, cumulative exams, mock tests, everything. So CPP, that is class practice pack. So that is most important. In that we are going to give you 10 important questions to get more clarity on that particular day's class. So if you prepare that, you will get the confidence and you will be ready for the next day's class. We know the popular saying, right? Practice makes man perfect. Because of that, it is very important to do CPP. So if you practice, you will get that confidence. With that, you will get very good rank in JEE. All the best to everyone. Okay. Now, today's our goals are, today let us come back to the class. Today our goals, I am going to discuss with you the definition of the sets and types of sets. What is that set? These many days we know the set means natural number set, whole number set and rational numbers, irrational numbers, real number set, complex number set. Why only those are the set? From now onwards, even we can create a set. How? What is set? So the definition of a set is, so we are going to discuss sets. The definition of a set is a well-defined collection of objects. Well-defined collection of objects. See, if I am not including this well-defined, what will happen? A collection of objects. A collection of objects is called data. It is not comes under set. What is the meaning of well-defined? So, the meaning of well-defined is, I should be in the position to say that the element belongs to that set or not. Let us take one example. Suppose, let me take a set, the set of rivers. in India. If you take the example like Ganga river, I can say that yes, this is belongs to this set. If you take Nile river, we will say that it does not belongs to that set because Nile is not in India. That we know, right? So this is called well-defined collection of objects, right? Okay, so all the time we used to represent the set with the capital letters and the elements with the small letters, like suppose Ganga, with the small letters we will represent. So that is capital A, B, C, D means these are the sets. Suppose in the set if you have A, B, C, D means these all are called elements. These all are called elements or members. However you want, you can call this. So elements are members, right? So well-defined collection of objects is called set, and this is denoted with the capital letter. Inside the elements, we are going to represent that as a small letter. Okay. Now, let me take one more example. Suppose there is a set, the most beautiful flowers, the most beautiful flowers. The most beautiful flowers. I'll say rose. It may be beautiful flower to me. It may not the beautiful flower to you people. That means what is happening? We are not in the position to say that whether that element or object is belongs to that set or not. Right? So, if jasmine, for me it is beautiful flower. For you people it may not or it may. So this kind of sets is, we are not going to call this kind of collection, we are not going to call as a set. So what kind? The most beautiful flowers, the most best collection of books, the most popular people, like that. So because it depends on person to person. Everyone cannot give the same answer to that kind of collection. So, for this collection, it is not a set. This is not a set. So, set means it should be a well-defined collection of objects. What is well-defined? We should be in the position to say that the element is belongs to the set or not. Okay. Now, suppose if you take an example, A is equal to A, B, C, D. I can write that A is belongs to capital A. That means what? There is an element which is inside the set A. Suppose if I am taking the element E, do we have the element in the given set? We don't have that element. So how will you represent? It does not belongs to. So this is the symbol for belongs to. This means it does not belongs to. In that set, there is no E at all. So that's the reason why I wrote like this. Now, the representation of the sets. Now we learn the definition of the set. Let us move to the representation of the sets. How can you represent the set? The representation of the sets are two types. The first one is listed form or roster form. Second one is set builder form. Here itself the meaning is, here you can list the elements, like suppose there is a set. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is called roster form or listed form of a set. Same thing if I would like to represent using the set builder form. How I am going to write? Please look at here. A is equal to X such that. Such that means what? There is a set inside X means some variables are there. Such that means how that variables are present means that variables are belongs to natural numbers from where to where. So it is less than, X is less than or equal to 6. See, if I write like this also, we are going to get the same values. So X belongs to natural numbers. Natural number starts from 1 and it is less than or equal to 6. So that means how I will write here? A is equal to, start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have to write or not? So I have to write because equal to symbol is there. So I have to write 6 also. So these two are same. Now the one more thing, what is the very important thing is, in the listed form, the order of the element is immaterial. Like suppose, if you take an example, SCHOL, suppose. If I collected these elements, if I write like this also correct, if I write like this also correct. The order of the elements is immaterial. However I want, I can list the elements. The order is not required for this. So this is very important for us, right? So this is called the representation of the sets. Clear, right? Yes. Now the next one is types of the sets. See, there are 4 types of sets, that is null set or void set. The first set is null set or void set. Here itself we have the meaning. What is null set? If a set is having no element, that is called null set or void set. So that we are going to represent it as with the empty parenthesis, empty brackets, or you can write this as phi. It is not pi. Pi means this. This we are going to call it as pi. This we have to pronounce it as phi. Right? So this is called empty set or void set. Can you give some example to it? Yes, we can give. Take A is equal to X such that X belongs to natural numbers between 3 and 4. Give me one number. Between 3 and 4, what kind of numbers I can say? 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, like that numbers only I can give. But here, so understood, right? There is a set, there are some variables. How the variables are present? The variables are belongs to natural numbers. So now what I want a number between 3 and 4. Between 3 and 4, I'll get some rational number. I won't get natural numbers. So that means A is a null set or void set. Clear, right? So this is first kind of set. So now move to the next set, that is finite sets. Yes, in the definition itself, we have the meaning, right? What is finite set? If the elements what and all are present in the set, if the elements are finite, then that kind of set is called finite set. Suppose if A is having 1, 2, 3, so on 100. How many elements are there? 100 elements are there. So 100 is a finite number. So this is called finite set. If you can able to count it, or if you can able to represent the given set in the list format, listed form or roster form, that kind of set is called finite set. What is infinite set? Reverse of it, right? Infinite set. What is infinite set? If it's set 1 to same thing, where it is going to end, that I don't know. How many elements are present in the set? We cannot say. So this is called infinite set. This we cannot represent exactly with the listed format with the commas, and so on only I can write. So this is called infinite set. This is called finite set. Understood, right? Yes. So the next one is equal sets. When we are going to call that as equal sets, if I am telling A and B are equal sets, means the elements, what and all the elements are present in the set, it should be same. Like 1, 2, 3. These two are called equal sets, isn't it? I told you already. However it is, we are not going to consider. The order we are not going to consider. 1 is there, here also 1. 2 is there, here also 2 is there. 3 is there. So everything. So the number of elements and each element must be same. So those kind of sets is called what? Equal sets. And how we are going to represent? We are going to represent it as A is equal to B. Is it clear to you? Yes. So these are the types of sets. So what and all we learned? We learned now what is the definition of a set. What is the definition of a set? Well-defined collection of objects is called set. Next, what we learned? The representation of a set. How many ways we can represent the set? In 2 ways. So one is roster form, the other one is set builder form. So next one, what we learned? Types of sets. Okay. Yes, these things we learned. We will do some numerals on it. Before going to that, I would like to conduct the contest. So now it is a contest time. So let me conduct the contest. Here goes your question. The one who gives the right answer first, they are going to get one autumn session free. What is that autumn session? You will get one doubt clarifying session with our team, HashLearn team, the great teachers. Okay. Yes. So here goes your question. Here is your contest question. Please think and answer. All the best, students. Please give the right answer. Yes. Think and give the answer. Very easy question, very simple question. Yes, the one who gives the right answer only, they are going to get the autumn session free. Yes, I am getting the answers. Yes, do it. Give the right answer. Think and give. Think and give. Don't follow the others. You think and give. Yes, I am getting many answers. Good, good. Yes, yes. Come on, students. Yes. Yes, your countdown starts. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Don't give the answers. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Let us come back to the class. Yes. Here goes your first question. Let us do some numerals on it. Here goes your first question. See the first question. Yes. What is the given question you see? If A is equal to X such that X is a 2-digit number, such that the sum of the digits must be equal to 8. So please write it in the roster form. That is the given question. So what I want, there is a set. What is the given question? There is a set. In that some variables are there. How the variables are? What condition? What rule it is following? That is basically a 2-digit number. And if you sum those 2 digits, you have to get 8. That is a rule. So if it is like that, A is equal to 2-digit number. Let me start with 1. If I would like to get 8 means what is the next number? 7. That we know, right? 17. So if you start with 2, 26. Next, 35. Yes. 44. Next, 53. 62. 71. That's it, right? You cannot write. Yeah, 80 also we can write. Is it natural numbers? Do they give anything? Yes, they should give. It should be a natural number. If they are not giving, you can add that also. 80, here also you can add 0. It won't be 2-digit number if you add 08. So it has to start from 17, 26, 35, 44 and 80. Is it clear to you? Yes, this is called a roster form or listed form of a set. Yes, next question. Please see the question. Write the following set in the set builder form. I have to write the rule. What is a set builder form means? I have to write the rule. What is a set? They gave that as 5, 25, 125, 625. So I have to write the set builder form. How I have to write this? There is a set. You can name it. You can give one name to that set. B. There will be some variables. How the variables will be? X should be equal to what? 5, 25, 125, 625. By seeing the numbers, what we understood? These are the powers of 5. That means 5 power 1, 5. 5 square, 5 into 5, 25. 5 cube, that is 5 into 5 into 5, that is 125. 5 power 4 is 625. So, how can we write here? It can be written as 5 power n. So, maximum n value is 4. So, such that n belongs to natural numbers and that number should be equal to less than or equal to 4. Less than or equal to 4. This is called set builder form. Right? So, go for the next problem. Yes, here goes your next problem. See the question. B is equal to, they gave a set. B is equal to x such that x is an integer half less than x less than 9 by 2. Write it in the roster form. That means listed form. I want the list of the elements. So, what is the given question? There is a set. In that some variables are there. How the variables are? The variables are only integers. Integers means from where to where we will have minus infinity to plus infinity. Minus 1, minus 2, 0, 1, 2 like that. Okay. Now, see here, x is an integer. Minus 1 by 2 means it is 0.5 less than x. 9 by 2 means 4.5. Do we have the points in the integers? No. I told you just now. So that means I would like to write the integers. How I'll write now? By seeing this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, right? It should be less than 4.5. We cannot write 5. So, this is called listed form of a set. Where we are separating the elements with the commas is called listed form. Right? Yes. Next problem. So, here goes your next question. It's a very interesting question, you see. The set x such that x power 4 minus 5x square plus 6 is equal to 0, where x belongs to R, in roster form where x refers to what? So, they want the elements in the listed form. How the set is? There are some variables. How, what condition, what rule the variable is following, which is satisfying this condition. which is satisfying this condition, and that should belongs to real number set. What is real number set? We know the set, right? Natural number set, which starts from 1 to infinity. Whole number set, which includes 0, 1, 2 and so on infinity. And then integers. What is integers? From minus infinity to minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 till infinity. Minus infinity to plus infinity. And then later we realized we want some fraction kind of things, that is called rational numbers, which is in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and p comma q belongs to, that also you can add, where p comma q belongs to integers. This is called rational numbers. We know irrational numbers also. What is irrational numbers? Which we cannot split, like where we cannot write it in the form of p by q, the continuous decimal. So like root 2, root 3, minus root 2, so many numbers are there, root 7. So we cannot express these kind of numbers in the form of p by q. So these kind of numbers are called irrational numbers. So the complete set, including everything, is called real number system. This is called real number system. We have one more system, that is complex numbers, where we will get a imaginary number that we are going to learn in the further classes, right? Yes. This real number system we are going to represent it as capital R. Okay. Now, let's come back to the class. X power 4 minus 5x square plus 6 is equal to 0. X belongs to R. So, which is satisfying this? X power 4 minus 5x square plus 6 is equal to 0. We know to do only solving the quadratic equation. Some 4 are there. So, if I want, I can take it as x square as some a, because I am going to reduce the given equation into quadratic equation. So, this becomes a square minus 5a plus 6 is equal to 0. If you multiply, you should get 6. If you add, you should get minus 5. That is 2 3s are. Both should be minus. So, a square minus 2a minus 3a plus 6 is equal to 0. Take out common here, a. So, a into a minus 2 minus 3 into a minus 2. Here you can observe one thing. You can take out a minus 2 outside the equation. If you are taking a minus 2 out of it, what is the remaining terms? A minus 3 is equal to 0. So, a minus 2 is equal to 0, one equation. A minus 3 is equal to 0 is the other equation. Now, see, what is a value? A value is x square. So, the given equation becomes x square minus 2 is equal to 0. X square minus 3 is equal to 0. Now, solve it. Just send it to is equal to that side. X square is equal to 2. X is equal to plus r minus root 2. Here, what is this? X square is equal to 3. X is equal to plus r minus root 3. So, how many elements are there? X values. Here x terms are there in the given set. Here these are the x values. So write it in a roster form. Roster form means listed form. What is a listed form? Let me write it. X values are plus root 2 minus, or let me write it in order. Minus root 2 minus root 3 plus root 2 plus root 3. So this is the set. Clear, right? Yes. Let us move to the next problem. See the question. The set A is equal to x such that x power 4 minus x cube minus x square is equal to 0, comma X belongs to natural numbers, represent capital X. Here X means what? They gave some options. What are the options? Null set, singleton set, infinite set, all. Now look at here. There is a set, inside some variables are there, same thing. The variables are satisfying this equation. To know the variables, I have to solve the given equation. So let me solve that. X power 4 minus x cube minus x square is equal to 0. Take out x, that is x cube minus x square minus x. So one more also we can take out, right? So one more x also we can take out. X square means x square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. So we know how to equate. This is also equal to 0. This is also equal to 0. Now x square is equal to 0. X square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. If you multiply, you should get minus 1. If you add, you should get minus 1. Do it is possible. Do it is possible. 1 means at least minimum I have to multiply with 1. So how will you solve this? We know the formula to find the root of it. Minus b plus r minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So now you just compare this with the standard equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So what is the value of a? Nothing is there means 1 will be there. So a value is 1, b value is minus 1, c value is minus 1. Look at here, c value also minus 1. Just substitute in the given formula minus b. B value is minus 1. So plus 1 plus r minus root b square, that is 1 square minus 4ac. 4 into a value is 1, c value is minus 1. 1 into minus 1, again I will get minus into minus plus by 2a. 2 into 1, that is 1 plus r minus root 5 by 2. This is the value of x. This is the value of x. Here, please observe these things. Here I will get x is equal to 0. X square is 0, right? X is equal to 0. Now see here. What and all I am getting over here in the set? X value. First x value is 0. There the roots are 1 plus r minus root 5 by 2. But you should see this condition. Those x must be belongs to natural numbers. Natural numbers always starts from 1 to infinity. Do 0 will be in the natural numbers? No. Do this number will belongs to the natural numbers? No. So that means what kind of set it is? No element is present. When no element is present, that is called null set. What is singleton set? If only one element is there, only one single element is present, that set is called singleton set, right? Okay. Now, let us go to the next problem. This very interesting question. Please read the statement. What is that? They gave set A is equal to A, B, C, D, E, G is finite. Statement 1 is that. What is statement 2? The man living presently in different parts of the world is finite or not. Statement 2 is that. So, which option is correct? Yes, the first statement, what they are giving. In that set A, B, C, D, E, G, we can count it. So, whenever we can count, then we can say that that set is a finite set. But what about B? We don't know the exact number, but the men where we are living in the world, yes, some natural number, but we can count it. So, it is finite. So, which option is correct? Both 1 and 2 are correct. So, this is the interesting statement. We can count, but we don't know the exact number, but still we can count the where the men are living, right? Yes. Next. that set also finite. So both the statements are true. Now go for the next problem. See, the set A is 1, 2, 3. Set B is x belongs to R, x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Next, set C is 1, 2, 2, 3. D is x belongs to R, x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6 is equal to 0. So then, which all are equal sets? So let us discuss. So this here A set is 1, 2, 3. Very simple. They only gave all the elements. They listed, that too in the listed format. This is also so simple. We cannot repeat the element. So what is the simplest form of C? That is 1, 2, 3. So now I am sure that A and C are the equal sets. So what about the other thing? So let me solve that. So first one, set B. Take that. What is that? It belongs to real number set. How the variables are? The variables are satisfying this equation. How to solve the given equation? Set B, we are going to talk about. So just solve this. X square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So if you multiply, you should get 1. If you add, you should get minus 2. So that is 1 ones are. So both should be minus because I have to get minus 2 over there. That is x square minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So just take out x common, x minus 1. I don't know what you will do here also. I should get x minus 1. For that, what I have to take out common? Minus 1 I have to take out common and equate to 0. So once again, if you take out that x minus 1 outside the bracket, what are the remaining numbers? That is also x minus 1 is equal to 0. So that is, this is also equal to 0. This is also equal to 0. That is, x is equal to 1. If I equate this equation also 1. So while I am writing it as a set 1 comma 1. I told you just now, right? Repetition is not allowed. So one time if you write also, that is enough. So set B is only singleton set where we have only one element. Okay? Yes. Now let me solve. So this is only singleton set. I got only one element present in set B. Okay. Now move to the D set. This is cubical equation. How to solve? You know, right? In 10th standard we learned we have to use short division method to solve the cubical equation by quadratic equation. If more than 2, the power is more than 2, we will use short division method to find out the values. Let me take that, please. Short division method. What is the coefficient for x cube? That is 1. After x cube, you should take the coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square? That is minus 6. After x square, you have to take the coefficient of x. That is 11. And then the constant. I don't know which term you are. Wait, let me write this side. 1 minus 6, 11 minus 6. Fine. So I don't know which term the process is. The first time here the addition will go inside the division. Here obviously first number should be 0. Here you should get 0. Then the number whatever you are going to take here, that should be the factor for the given equation. So let me try with 1. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 into 1 it is 1. Minus 6 plus 1 it is minus 5. Minus 5 into 1 it is minus 5. 11 minus 5 it is 6. 6 ones are 6. Yes, minus 6 plus 6 is 0. Yes, now 1 is a factor for the given cubical equation. Now move for the next. Same thing. Here the addition will go. Here I should get 0. By seeing the number 1 is over. So let me try with 2 or minus 1. That is our wish. So let me try with 2. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 2 ones are 2. Minus 5 plus 2 it is minus 3. Minus 3 into 6 it is minus 6. Plus 6 minus 6 it is 0. The same way, by seeing this I understood the next factor is 3. So if you want, you see here plus 0. 1. 3 ones are 3. Minus 3 plus 3 it is 0. So that means 3 is also a factor. Now I understood that what kind of elements are there in D. In D, the elements, the first factor is 1, second factor is 2, third factor is 3. Now it is very easy to say that what and all the numbers are, sets are equal. Which sets are equal? A is 1, 2, 3. C is also 1, 2, 3. D is also 1, 2, 3. So that is A is equal to or C is equal to D. These three sets are the equal sets. So which option is correct? Option 4 is correct. Right? Yes. You understood, right? Yes. Students, let us summarize what and all we discussed today. The first one is the definition of a set. Next, the representation of a set. Next, types of sets. So what is the definition of a set? The well-defined collection of objects. You should not miss that word. Okay, the well-defined collection of objects is called set. Next, how many types we can represent? 2 types. One is roster form and set builder form. And the third one is types of sets. Null set, singleton set, finite set, infinite set and equal sets. And we did some numerals on it. I told you already when I gave the introduction, CPP. So after this class, you are going to get the CPP if you are a member of HashLearn. That's what I am telling. So very interesting 10 questions will give you to make you to understand in the better manner. I told you, right? So that is very important. After every class, you have to practice. Then only you will get that confidence and you can feel that, yes, I understood today's class. Right? So please be the member of HashLearn and please do share with your friends because very interesting live shows and very interesting classes with the CPPs. So all the things. I am telling you, today itself we started the class. So it won't be till up to JEE level, but obviously after completion of each chapter, I am going to discuss all the JEE level questions. Please do share with your friends. So the passport users, right away you can solve the CPP questions. Good luck to you.